Alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? A dusty wind kisses my cheek. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, we were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers, a project shelved. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. Is the only reason we exist at all. We are the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands. All for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We are the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Ah! Watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously injured. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a moment. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if the sand gets into... We won't be going anywhere if the sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shades of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judged by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, muttered Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so that no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. That's gonna be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing? Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapse. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devilish sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand it, even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The Black Scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that! Her shout makes me jump. Just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Stalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now, my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants have gained a sense of self, and the Black Scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popla and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you weren't with me, murmurs Popla. I'm glad you're with me. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear a burden all alone. When I get a chance, I'm gonna try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a local phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devila and Popla models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so that she won't fall again. and we press on. Is your leg alright, sis? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon. But yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, she continues to smile, all so that I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day of Project Gestalt's collapse. All due to the actions of a Devila and Popola model from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find, and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was unlikely as finding a lost grain of sand in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at Devil and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small. A few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We are observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She'd said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed. Everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It's gonna happen again. And it wouldn't be coming just from one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We were who we are. The Devil and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only one me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the heavens. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly. But that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No androids would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try to retain heat. It's cold now. Much worse than the searing heat of the midday. We just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we could just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, sis. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and touch Devila's cheek. The rain flows down her cheeks like tears. I reach over and gently wipe it away. She smiles, but seems surprised. There's no point in doing that, you know, she whispers. But there is. Because I swore to myself that I would stay with her forever. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devil and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent future unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: Why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all. Corrupted Yorha units!
Project Gestalt Report 9. September 27th, 2054. Summary. The discovery and development of the original has contributed greatly to the stabilization of Project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the Hamlin organization. As per the management mentioned above, all authority regarding the chirogenic plans for the relapsed Yona is to be transferred to the Hamlin organization. Just die!
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
Doubt it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Two B models? I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Alright, time to go blender mode.
To me! To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Yep. That's a tower. Alright, A2 would have my head for that.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside. I see. Say, did we manage to help? You did. We 9S.
I thought you had one more thing to say.
I see.
Devila, Popola. Glory to android kind. And yeah, I'm purposely being quiet because I want the game's atmosphere to, do the storytelling. I don't want to. I want you guys to get immersed in the game. I don't want to.
Corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go. What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
I was gonna say something about doing the same to a Pod 153, but I don't know how to speak as Pod. I'm just not very good at it.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Small recovery. I thought there would be something about Project Gestalt in here, considering that this is Popla's office. Also, when I was going back through the videos in Replicant, I realized I never went into this room. Recovery. Have all of our say bosses. There's Simone down there. Adam and Eve's over there, yeah. The prince. I just want to exist in this space again, man.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
I have no idea what's in that room in Replicant, if you can even get to it. I really want to go back and see. Library Index. 015 port 042148. Atom Unit Storage Record. 016 port 00937 or 97 Eve Unit Storage Report. 017 port 0275181. Yorha Communications Interception Report Record. 018 port 053031 Yorha Server Record. 019 port 056776 Human Server Record. 020 port 028295 Human Server Establishment Record. 021 port 008471 Human Heritage Preservation Record. 022 port 062423 Tower System Summary. 023 port 064202 Tower Subsystem Summary. 024 port 058632 Special Units Creation Record. 025 port 016941 Plant Species Preservation Record. And 026 port 004742 Animal Species Preservation Record.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Did we just shoot up a barcode? Outline. Predict human server infiltration route release. Dummy protection install map. SG block, GI block, SF block. Genetic storage warehouse location information. Browsing restricted.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Class 1 patient Yona. Chest X-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1. Continued chronic renal failure. C2. Convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3. No vomiting. 4 milligrams of luciferase. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes much further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing the action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original gestalt, to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening of the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
There's only 3.
Huh? What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into South and eliminate virus.
On it.
I love how our chips are just completely keeping us alive. Like we are functionally invulnerable or invincible because we just have the chips to just keep us alive.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
If only it was that easy. $200 gold, useless. Hello, random body. How'd you die over there? Seriously, how did you... What? Oh, there's a chest here. Project Gestalt Report 11. December 31st, 3361. Summary. Due to the relapse of the original, Gestalt units in preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of reordering their bodies to gather DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures and development intended to serve as a replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transformed to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. As for this report, it will serve as a final record of both Project Gestalt and the committee. For the record, for information about the development plans new Android models, and the refinement of existing models, please refer to the attachment sheet. Furthermore, we have received approval to consider the disposal of the Devila and Popola observer models at a later date. Project 0801, operation of model number 2 in the Yorha project. After the first descent of the Yorha prototypes, Attacker 2, A2, was the sole unit to return alive, despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered that she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data into the new lot of E models and use them for the security protection of this project. So A2 was the original. Oh, I guess could be considered the prototype to the executor models. Because remember, that's what E stands for. That's what that side quest with the woman in the red scarf. Just want to make sure. Okay. Yep. Just want to make sure there was nothing down there. We have infinite health anyway.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S. Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
A serious android felt the coldness of water there. Cool, I don't care. I was trying to pick you up. I'm the king of Assad. You think your little toys can compare? Just give me the machine core, please. Thank you. Now let us show you what we promised. Is it a dented plate? Because I have plenty of those.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. You're Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up!
The following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander. Project 0301, Disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to the new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsified of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
Pure manipulation. Yeah, no, you're not the same as the giant arm. We can finally see what where Kaine threw that tentacle thing. I hate how we couldn't go down there and replicate. At least if you can, then I haven't figured out how to do it. I want to go back and play Replicant again. Just in case there's anything that I missed. Power up L. Okay.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test run for Project Yora.
Shut up!
Remember way back when I said that, oh, I think I saw somebody in the hangar. There it was. There it was. There's one of these.
You're impossible, little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
Doesn't mean I can't try. Or, I purposely kept my mouth shut, but at the end of, Route B, when it's, not A2, 2B and 9S, and they're sharing a moment, on either side of them, if you, I wouldn't say even paid close attention, because it was quite obvious.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, Pod just called A2
Consciousness data
stupid.
saturation rate 30%.
It's also very amusing.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with
Can I
the
draw
second
something as
death.
A2, please? I'm trying to draw something. Guess not. Pod, this is not looking like a good idea.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 90%.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Can I at least kill one pod, please?
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
What's a low civil war if there's no third-party intervention? Oh god damn it, not you again.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
6 levels below me. Yeah, they were clearly not expecting you to do as many side quests as I did.
This is messed up.
What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Get back here. Nope, alright. Oh my god, he's on like 14-year-old white girl Tumblr. Can't even touch me. Can I please stop getting dented plates? Guess not.
Take their lives. Take their. Become as gods. As gods. As gods. As gods.
I did not want to hack. I was considering throwing this just so I don't take, don't do hacking damage, because whatever. It doesn't matter at this point.
What's precious, lost, destroyed. So we destroy you too.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Oh goddamn. Okay. I was trying to missile. I was trying to do that. There's the big man. I'm trying to do a charge attack against him. That's what I'm trying to do. Or against them. Thanks for just standing there and taking it. Like that's very nice of you. Warning Roshi and Koshi. This is a tag team matchup. Basically, I don't know. This is one of the best endings in any video game I've ever played. And thankfully, we're not even close to done with the game. We are close. We're not as close to the end of the game as you might think we are. Because there is going to be... Again, I'm not going to spoil it. But once we're done here, we're not finished. There's more.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, We were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 Type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute your high units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Please make your choice. Are you sure? Understood. Warning A2.
None of this matters!
9S!
Don't worry, I have a
Doesn't
plan.
matter. Why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine then. I'll just destroy it. If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
You know what's crazy? Okay, so we learned that A2 is, we learned that the current E model, excuse me, were modeled after A2, using her as like a prototype. That's what I was saying. And 2B is actually 2E, which means that 2B is modeled after A2.
Take care of 9S.
2B.
Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. I My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11,942. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to me, to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But Scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little cold. It's a little frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server. And rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their minds. They saw us androids. That was the plan devised by those girls, but they changed their minds. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine lifeforms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside that ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but the body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I forced out the words. I'll stay. We Yorha. We don't deserve to be loved by this world.
So that's where you were. To be.
Not yet. Not yet. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. The debug menu can be accessed by pressing R2 and pad. Activating the debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load any save data. You now use the debug room. You can access it from the start menu. At the debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. The strange resistance woman has a topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to see what it is. Next time, we're going to be doing that same thing as A2, and the world has more to offer in the, I'm going to call it post-game. It's not post-game because we're not at the end, but the world has more to offer, so till then, Simoon signing out. See ya.